All right, hey, I'm at the corner of Wildwood and Darwin, just south of Palmer, and I thought I would drive by and check out what remains of this house fire situation over here on Dryden. I hope the place was unoccupied and that everybody is safe. But in Norway, there's always, I would say there's been a rash of, but it's always a problem, electrical fires. So one might wonder if that is the case here. And hey, it looks as though they must have been working on fixing the roof when this happened. Interesting. Plastic roof cement. Oh yeah, it looks like they were working on the roof. I wonder if the construction was part of the problem. I wonder if something went awry with the construction. Or do I even have the right house? Is this the house that caught on fire? Is all this stuff from a fire, or is it from ordinary replacing of a roof? I do not know. I am confused. Some crazy shit going on here at the McDonald's. This is just the tail end of it. The full-scale confrontation going on out front. I guess he's gone now, huh?
Bro, bitch. Get in my face. Dumb shit. Bro, no, I came up to the window, tapped the window to talk to y'all, tell y'all to come outside. He comes up and outside and like, why the fuck you banging on the window? That's disrespectful as hell. I'm like, what are you talking about? I wasn't doing to you. And he got in my face saying, oh, stand up and do some shit. Like, what? Fuck out my face. That shit's fucking retarded. Okay, grown ass fucking man. Grown ass fucking man.
What is that? Where to? But like, you went a little bit deeper. Y'all was like 3 inches in. You went 4 inches.
For a minute there, I thought it was going to come to fisticuffs, but the guy left, and apparently there was some kind of a misunderstanding between employees of the place who were, I think, off duty, and a guy who was eating here who took offense at something. Can't we all just get along? Hey, I'm here at Wayne Road, just south of Michigan Avenue, near the public library, and something is confusing me a little bit. So they're tearing down the cursed parking structure over here. They have made it. They closed up the gap that they had left before that allowed me to take footage in there before. But I saw a couple teenagers going through earlier, and I think they may have come in through the parking lot of the apartment complex here. But what is confusing me is that They fenced off the whole area. They've taken all the plaques and everything from the Veterans Peace Memorial. They took down the peace bird. Bird, and yet we've got flowers growing in the area. So what I'm wondering is, they look wild, so I'm wondering if the flowers are just growing there residually, or if they were planted and they plan on keeping the memorial. So I think this may be how folks got through before. If that's the case, maybe I can push the bike through. Let's see what happens. These must be people who live in the apartment building here. And they're squeezing through the shrubbery. Do I want to go through there? No, I don't want to push my bike through that. So I'm on the other side of the library. They've really limited the amount of space in this nice little park they had between the library and the parking structure, where you could, you know, relax in the fresh air and use the, you know, the public Wi-Fi and stuff. And they've, you know, narrowed it down to a tight little passageway. And as you can see, it's all closed off. Now the two teenagers I saw coming through there, it doesn't look like there's much of a passageway to get out on the other side, so I'm not sure where they would come out unless they had to hop a fence. There's always sirens and stuff in this area right here at the center of town. Here's a little gap in the barricades that I can get through. Homrich. Let's see, it says Waste Energy Facility Demolition Site. Waste Energy. What's with this Waste Energy Facility Demolition Site? Is this a waste energy facility that they are demolishing? Weird. I don't get it, unless maybe they're taking on a side job. But yeah, I don't know, maybe the video that I posted from inside the fence caught the attention of people in charge who said, hey, you got to put a better fence around the place. So my apologies if I was trespassing. There were no such signs up. And yeah, there's fence goes all the way down there. A significant intersection up here. You could call it, I don't know, town square. Got the nice little, we do have park benches here with a clock. There's no public Wi-Fi that I'm aware of. it looks like maybe some of the homeless folks who used to lurk around the park area here, or maybe they're hanging out in front of to the side of the library, or maybe they're not homeless. Maybe they're just like me looking for the public Wi-Fi. But yeah, all the blossoming flowers have me somewhat surprised. I think it's just, I think they're just growing wild. Which makes me wonder why they were not as prominent before they started, in other words, while they were tending them. I mean, the flowers are blossoming like crazy now. Maybe I just didn't notice them before, I don't know. But it smells better. Last time I was through here, it smelled like public restroom for the homeless or unhoused site. They don't have any benches or anything out here, which would be nice. I don't know, a couple benches for people so you could, you know, rest in the shade during the off hours would be cool. I don't know. So if the drama has died down at McDonald's, I wish I had turned on the video sooner, because the first part of that altercation was pretty crazy. So apparently, I think what had happened is one of the off-duty employees rapped on the window to get the attention of one of his friends inside, and the guy sitting there on the inside of the window took offense to it and started chewing him out. And then the employee came in and at the top of his lungs was excoriating him, telling him to mind his own business. And there was a lot of bitch this and bitch that and mother you know whaters, and it was alarming, not unamusing, but I don't know. I'm glad it didn't escalate into something worse. But obviously there are some anger control issues, anger management issues at play. And the guy, I don't know, the guy who got upset because the guy was rapping on the window was out of line, probably because, like, who cares if the guy's rapping on the window? What does it even matter? So here we are at 2nd and Michigan Avenue. With Mike and Mona's US 12 Bistro. Let's cross over. It's still relatively warm out as the sun goes down. Please choose life. That's what the sign outside the Adoration Chapel says. Gaudi Park, named after the famous fire marshal from over there. If it was a little earlier, I might climb down, check out under the bridge, see if there's any new graffiti or anything like that down there. But I'm not gonna be hanging around down there after dark. I can't, you know, I'm 62, but I can defend myself, but I don't want to necessarily have to if confronted by some nefarious, no do-gooder, nefarious person. Here, let's turn up Ash. Homeowners along these side streets off the west side of Wayne High maintain a pretty nice neighborhood. And it makes me wonder if they do it voluntarily or if there is some sort of a neighborhood association that bullies them into keeping everything nice. If you live here, let me know, because I am curious. But yeah, very nice neighborhood. Nice old homes. Probably out of my price range. I was able to grab my luxurious Norwayne residence during the just before the housing crisis, 2008. So I benefited from that, and now I own a rundown not duplex, rundown house in Norwayne Historic District. And a neighborhood that some say is sliding and turning into a ghetto. Now, I don't want to talk negative, but such accusations don't have, well, do have some merit, but I'm not sure that the negativity helps matters any. So I will make, as a journalist, I will make objective observations, but I am prone to editorialization as well. So occasionally I'll butt in with my opinion, but hey, it'll be clear what my opinion is. And you can draw your own conclusions from the objective footage that I may shoot or photos that I may take. Here's the new entrance to Wayne High with increased security. You gotta be buzzed in. So let's check what's in the little free library. We've got some scholastic books. Pepe the Lamplighter. That looks cool. I have doubles and stuff of books that I could swap out, but huh. Neat.